What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another XDP manufacturer Q&A. In this one, I'm joined by Victor from Fox to go over their line of Performance Series shocks. So Victor, what makes Fox Performance Series a great entry-level upgrade for off-roading and daily driving?
Well, the Performance Series line is a 2-inch monotube shock absorber that is specifically designed for the application. So everything from the fitment to the length to the tune is going to be specific for that application.
Can you explain how the race-developed main piston and the internal floating piston contribute to shock performance?
So the Performance Series is a monotube shock absorber. And with the one main body, you're going to see the IFP a little closer to the top right there, which separates the gas and the oil within the shock absorber. It is a high-pressured shock absorber filled with nitrogen gas, roughly about 200 psi. And as long as the gas and the oil are separated, it reduces the chances of any foaming or cavitation that's to be expected when the shock's in use. In addition to that, when it comes to piston diameter, the larger the piston, the larger the surface area, results in lower pressures, better temperatures, and overall better dampening.
So how does Fox tune the Performance Series shocks to specific vehicle applications?
Well, unlike other manufacturers, we don't just throw a shock on a dyno and hope that it works for that vehicle. We do it through testing, and more testing. We bring the vehicle in-house. In most cases, we spend up to several months, even years, developing the right shock for that application.
Are these shocks rebuildable, and what specific maintenance is required to keep them performing at their best?
Yes, they are 100% rebuildable. We have a service facility in Baxter, Minnesota, where anyone can send in their shocks and have them rebuilt. The biggest takeaway is that shocks are a wear item, just similar to brakes and tires. The viscosity in the oil breaks down over time, mostly due to the heat. So we suggest roughly starting about 50,000 miles. I've seen some shocks go well past 100,000 miles and still test out as the day they left their factory. But nonetheless, this is going to be dependent on how the vehicle is being driven. For a normal everyday driver, you should want to service or replace the shocks roughly about 50 to 60,000 miles.
What kind of conditions and driving styles are ideal for the Performance Series shocks?
Oh, I would say the Performance Series is going to be more intended for the driver who likes to stay predominantly on the street and highway with moderate off-road use. It's intended for the daily driver, the commuter, someone who wants an improvement over the factory shocks, but not necessarily going on full off-road mode.
A big thanks to Victor from Fox for taking the time to give us the rundown on their Performance Series shocks. To learn more and to get a set for your truck, head on over to xdp.com today.